Hey everybody, that's fake drinking. Welcome to Gravy Does Wondrous Healing from Barkley Charcoals on Patreon. Today's archive ep is from June 2018 when we had sitting right here in the basement Mike Cannon and Kyle Kinane. I remember giggling a lot through that one. Be sure you guys sign up for Patreon. That keeps the show going. We try to do things for you like exclusive access to Doing Doug with Dabs, and we'll send you a signed blue card, and we'll give you access to the pre-show live stream and other stuff. Just become a member at patreon.com/gettingdoug. Yeah. Oh, and come find me at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. I'll be there hanging out and doing shows until March 18th. I've also got lots of shows coming up after that. Indianapolis, Nashville, Birmingham, Alabama, Huntsville, Royal Oak, Michigan, Boston, and more. For all my personal appearance info, go to douglovesmovies.com and enjoy this old show. Blast off! We're back in the basement. I'm here with, as I like to say, a newbie and an old bee. It's Mike Cannon and Kyle Kinane, everybody. Got a serious studio audience, but also I just keep adding people to the work on the show so that just to get an audience here. They have to be here. Hey guys, hey Mike, let's talk to you. They're both, stand-up comedy phenoms.
Am I stealing your thing?
No, I take mine off after a couple of minutes. I just like to ease into it with sunglasses on.
Okay, I kind of like it.
You know what I mean?
I was considering shades. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
I just forgot I had my shirt. I'm like, well, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I if I could wear them all the time, I would. But I have to go blind first or something to have an excuse. But Mike Cannon, first time on the show.
Yeah, man.
Do you smoke a lot?
A lot, yeah.
We've never smoked together, though.
No, this is very exciting for me. I've dreamt of this day.
Because we met in Sirius XM on a radio show, so we were indoors, of course. In a corporate situation.
I met you before that. My sister hecked you
What?
Doug Loves Movie at where was it? At the Gramercy.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. And you just came out and hung around that night or whatever?
Just came out.
Well, because, Kyle's done the Doug Loves movies. And,
a couple times then.
Yeah.
That's why you're comfortable enough to wear shades.
Let me tell you, bro. Done a couple times.
But yeah, I'd love to, have you on that show again sometime too. But anybody that agrees to do this show, I'm very excited about because most people don't agree to do it.
We party.
Yeah, right? Yeah, as soon as it gets to 20 minutes after the hour, meaning that it's 4:20 somewhere.
Ding! 4:20 somewhere! Ding!
Specifically, got a double. The Mountain Time Zone, I guess, will be 4:20 in a couple of minutes, and we've got sativa in all of the. Oh, it's 19 minutes after the hour. We got sativa in all the pipes that are on the table, and indica standing by. The indica is Humboldt OG. And the sativa today is Kosher Jack. And that, of course, is Jumbo.
Kosher Jack. Jumbo!
And that's a...
I'm scared to talk because I don't want to interrupt any sound cues.
That's a spray. No, the sound cues are supposed to interrupt you. That's the fun part
good,
of
that's
it.
relaxing.
Yeah. But grab a lighter and grab whatever pipe you'd like to try. And
is it really kosher weed?
It's called Kosher Jack. I don't know why.
Shouldn't you?
I mean,
isn't that the whole point of the show?
One of the things I like about weed is that they're all gluten free. They don't have to say it in the name. And no, but kosher could just mean it's legit. This is some legit Jack.
Excellent.
right? Because that's what the word
Has been
kosher kind of
approved
means.
by a rabbi.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think we
What's this stuff gonna
circumcised this particular strain.
Yeah.
Which one are you taking?
There's no sleeve on it. What's this going to do to me?
What does it say on it? I mean, the
Lab
print's
tested?
really small, but some of them are actual marijuana, and some is just what do they call it? CBD, where it's like
I thought it was like a perfume, so you could just smell like you don't have a job.
right.
All right.
All right, take a hit, guys. It's that time, and then we'll see what happens after that.
This doesn't work.
That is off-putting as shit.
What, you don't like to smoke out of a dildo?
The first bowl I ever smoked out of was a wooden dick.
What?
Yeah.
I was in Mexico the other week and they were selling those. I'm like, it's pretty funny. I'm like, how old am I? Whose dad am I? Like, you put your mouth on a dick to smoke weed. Kids, come over here. You see anything funny?
Yeah,
Kids,
you
look
give
at
it
this.
to your teenage boy. You can smoke weed if you only use this pipe.
I gotta watch, and it's gotta be in front of your friends. Maybe invest in some lighters. That could be. Look at all this, and you got
a ton of them. You know how it
shittiest
works.
3-pack lighters.
You know how it works with stoners. Plenty of lighters and none of them work. Oh yeah, you're right about this one. Nobody will ever find that again. Or it'll start a fire over there. The only time it worked was when it started a fire. Because I threw it across the room.
Save the gummies.
I love how smart that pipe makes you look.
Yeah, I'm in Mensa.
All right, I'm gonna dump some indica into this baby and then smoke it. But how do you like that kosher jack? It's pretty tasty.
Nice,
Right?
yeah.
That's this. That was this.
I think so. Yeah.
Out of chameleon glass.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for plugging them. They send me stuff all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This one's got an eyeball on the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's creepy. I'll turn that around.
Turn it around. Yeah.
I wish you
That's
did
what you got to
that.
do
Show
with
me
that.
that.
You just
I don't
gotta,
need that.
I turn that one around when I'm having sex. I meant masturbating.
Stop making pot paraphernalia. That freaks me out, man.
Well, that's why, kosher jack's a sweet name. It's so much better than, green crack.
Kosher Jack, that's... Well, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. This one looks fragile.
I've had about 10 thoughts that I've cut off right at the
Yeah, I should do I don't know where I was
It's going to be
going.
a long hour, man. I think this might be fun.
I'm going to call my next tour, I don't know where I was going with that.
Where was I?
Including, I don't know which town I'm supposed to be in. But, Mike, we always talk to people that have never done the show before about their first time, their high history. If you
I get to have my whole own high history.
So what was your first experience like, if you can remember?
I was in 10th grade. It was at a soccer pasta party. So the night before
what?
a game. Yeah, the night before a game, you get carved up. So you go to like
That's
a
a
teammate's
real
house.
thing?
Oh yeah, I think so. Or at least
Wait, you think it is?
I don't know.
You
It was at that point.
participated.
Homeschool
Unless
shit
this
is
is
that.
all a made-up memory.
Were
Yeah,
you like a weird kind of Christian growing up?
No,
Really?
I
that
can be if it
No,
leads
but
to a thought.
all right. I didn't know you would eat a lot of spaghetti before a soccer game.
It is a weird thing. Like I never really understood it because it always weighed us down. I thought
Right, but it's supposed to give you energy or something. Carbo loading, they call it.
that's what they call it.
Yeah, they did it on The Office. Michael Scott did it before.
Yeah, but he ate
10K.
like fettuccine or something like that.
Yeah, and he it was very bad for him. Didn't work out so good. That's my only experience with that, so I don't believe it would work.
Go on.
I mean, we weren't necessarily good.
Trying to find a way to do that.
This is like a dildo you'd find in the library.
It's like I got an anteater vibe to it.
Right.
I like it. But yeah, that kid's dead now. The kid I smoked with.
Okay.
Yeah.
From the
unfortunately.
soccer?
So,
No, he ate too much carbs.
Why did he die?
Yeah, why?
Uh,
Not how. Why?
Whose fault was it?
Why did he go and do that?
Yeah.
Car accident?
No, he did it.
Oh, he killed himself?
Yeah, he went and did it.
Jesus.
I know.
You really...
That's why and how.
Picked a great,
What a sad
you
history.
picked a great first story. Oh, yeah, the first person I smoked weed with killed himself.
Yeah, he sure did.
Not to be insensitive, but how long did he make it after smoking with you?
This was last year, so
Okay, so
17
a
years.
few years. All right.
Good ride.
Yeah, okay.
How long are we into this show?
We are in the 10-minute mark, but it's not a full hour. We start at 15 after the hour and then end right at the top of the hour. So we have 2 commercial breaks.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I want you to plan accordingly.
He's going to get sad. I was getting sad. I was
Really?
like, I'm going to be sad for a long time. We don't turn this shit around.
All right. How about this for both of you? The riskiest place you've ever smoked? Like,
Oh, shit.
mine's probably Ground Zero. No.
My dead friend's funeral. Blew it in his face in the casket. That one's for you, buddy.
Yeah. Old times. One more for the road. Oh,
Close the lid. Close the
shit.
lid. Keep it in there for him.
I think I got to put that in my will that I want people to blow smoke in my face in the casket.
Ask people to do that. Don't do that. I think it would be a bad idea.
I want to be high in heaven. Okay, riskiest place. Do you have one?
I almost got caught outside of Patrice's special. I was online for that, and I was smoking.
Okay, so you're just going to bring up dead people the whole time.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah, Patrice O'Neill, a great comic. You were going to go see his special?
I was going to go see his special, and we were
Wow.
smoking, and a cop had approached, and I just dropped it. I had to step on it and hold the hit in. And it was at the end of the night, and the guy just looked at me like he didn't want to fill out paperwork. So he just kept walking, just shrugged, and was like, all right, I'm out of here. Then I went home.
Yeah, I
didn't
mean, I
even see
think
the
that's
special.
a big reason that a lot of cops just sort of let marijuana go, because it's paperwork for something that's,
Right.
it feels ridiculous.
Did you ever ditch something and you're like, oh, I wasn't going to get caught at all. I just threw out a bunch of drugs.
Yeah. Or we ate a bunch of weed going over the border into Canada one time, and we got to the other side. We had to step out of the car and search the car. So if we just had it in our pockets,
Oh, shit.
we would have been fine.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Don't they say to do that? Don't people say you're better off keeping it on you instead of...
That sounds like a trick.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
Sounds like a total trick.
As
Yeah.
you said that, a giant water just hit your chest.
Yeah, the
I
best
was walking
place,
over was the problem.
the best place to keep it when driving is just in the trunk, because theoretically the trunk won't get
Oh, right.
opened unless there's.
That's the Jay-Z song,
Is it?
right? The 99 Problems is in the trunk in the back. I'm really bringing up some hot shit right now.
But I didn't know. I really thought they had a song that had.
Yeah, he said his
referenced
trunk
that.
is locked, so you need a warrant to enter it.
Okay.
Yeah, I get all my law from Jay-Z.
Wait, but that's
knew a
just
lot
that's
about
just
the
he's
law.
just saying don't fuck me in the ass is what he's saying there.
What?
My trunk is locked, so you need a warrant.
He's not a bottom. That's the message of
That's
the
what he's
song.
saying. Yeah. Oh, do you have a riskiest place, Kyle?
No.
Okay, moving
I'm
on.
a real square.
Yeah, right. I could probably think of a good one, but later. I mean, I've used a vape pen in Disneyland. I hope they don't kick me out. I hope they don't ban me.
Oh, you just said it out loud.
I know. We're gonna have to edit that. It's always fun to put in a really long bleep and then not tell anyone what got bleeped out. It drives people crazy. I guess they could lip read on this show, but on the podcast. Okay, marijuana know something? This is a question we're all going to try and figure out. I don't know the answer. What does the winner of the wife-carrying world championship, that's like a race where dudes carry their wives while they run through like a bog. It's held annually in Finland.
Nearby here?
It's held annually in Finland, the World Wife-Carrying World Championship. What do they receive as a prize? We have to try to figure that out. What would make sense as a prize for
Like it to
someone
stay warm.
who carries their woman and wins the race? I think they also have to step over a couple of logs.
Is there a weight class? Like, is everybody...
I think it's all... So
just
like
it's just who you're married to?
So DeVito and Perlman take it every year.
She just spider monkeys to his stomach.
Getting some
But
visuals
yeah,
I didn't plan on having.
Let's think of this. These questions can be really annoying because, like, once you hear the answer, you're like, yeah, of course. That's what it was.
Wait, is there a real answer?
Some Finlandia vodka? Yeah, there's a real answer.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, what do they get?
I can't even imagine a world where this exists.
I mean, I can see, like,
I've seen footage of it.
is it like just two at a time? Like
No,
a
I
drag
really-
strip?
I think it's a massive race, like everybody goes at once.
That's too confusing.
I think.
Is it like a tough mudder? Like there's hills and obstacles?
There was brackets.
I think there's obstacles.
Okay.
I think there's logs and water. I think. But man, wherever this is on the internet's going to get a few hits after this conversation. I got to go see this shit. All right, so we give up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking of a good price?
I knocked over these little things.
Well, that's okay.
My heart has never beaten faster.
Ugh. Their wife's weight in beer.
I was going to make an insensitive weight joke, but I was like, there's no way. Finland's better than
That's
that.
it. That's the answer. Okay, so there you have it. We got through the first segment. We're going to come back with more with Mike Cannon and Kyle Kinane after these messages. Hey everybody, have you heard about our new show, Doing Doug with Dabs? It's me, Alisha, and Taylor hanging out and doing dabs after tapings of some of the regular shows. Sometimes we'll invite a guest, sometimes it'll just be us. The show drops a couple times a month and is exclusive to members of our 420 Club on Patreon. Want to unwind with us after getting Doug with High? Head over to patreon.com/gettingdoug and sign up today. It supports this show, and in return, we'll send you a signed blue card, read your name during one of the shows, and you'll get early access to our pre-taped episodes. Pretty great! Check out patreon.com/gettingdoug to join today. But please don't /Doug. We're back, and we are here with, of course, Mike Cannon and Kyle Kinane are still with us. You guys are still with us?
Somewhat.
Yeah, okay. And we're joined by Alisha, and she's got Hot Topic.
Hot topic. I do. All right. So on June 19th, this is really exciting, Canada's Senate went ahead and passed the bill to legalize recreational marijuana use.
Yay, Canada.
Yeah, Canada.
You did it.
This is a vote of 52 to 29. It's going to be the second country in the world after Uruguay to legalize marijuana nationwide.
Wow.
Yeah, Uruguay, though, that's a much smaller patch. It's a much smaller space that legalized it. Canada, that's massive.
You could really stretch out up there.
Yeah. There's plenty of room to grow weed, that's for sure. But so what's the kick-in date? When can people actually start just smoking weed in the streets? I'm talking to people of color, like white people can already do it in Canada, I think.
Yeah.
I just did it the other day.
It's going to be October 17th this goes into effect. So
Okay.
adults can carry and share up to 30 grams of legal marijuana in public and cultivate up to 4 plants in their homes.
Wow.
See, I like the being able to cultivate at home. I would never do it, but if weed prices got out of hand, as long as that's part of the deal,
Yeah.
you could grow some or at least have a friend that does.
Right.
You know, you have to meet somebody that's a good grower. Because it is, it is quite a skill. It's not something you can just,
Seems too
pick up,
involved.
you know?
I don't know if I'd be able to do it.
right? Do you ever cook with marijuana?
Yeah, every once in a while.
That seems too involved for me, but you did that.
Yeah, I guess. Wow, I believe in myself.
I'm quite the motivational
Yeah.
pot smoker.
Immediately felt
I
capable.
just convince other pot smokers that they should do things that I don't want to bother. I don't want to waste my time with. Kyle, where do you get your
Fucking
like?
what?
Do you? Are you doing all right? You'd be
Yeah.
spinning around in that chair if there was room enough.
I know,
That's why
I'm
we
just-
bring in so many people and keep it so tight. Everybody has to keep looking forward. When Jack Black was on, he was the only guest, so he was spinning around the whole time.
Yeah, it feels kind of inherent.
Yeah, you want to spin, don't you?
Where did I do what? What's happening?
How often do you go to Canada?
Few times.
Montreal,
with
you going to JFL
with a lot of
this year?
paperwork.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's kind of a hassle, but it's so fun once you're there, right?
Yeah, I got a DUI, and so I had to get lawyers and stuff.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So.
Interesting. Sorry I brought it up. Nobody died.
No,
Nobody
I get to
died.
go. No, everybody's fine.
Great.
Knock on wood.
Is that all that to that story?
Yeah, must be 18.
Oh, okay.
If anyone was
I'm glad
wondering.
you threw that in there. That's
Just
a
to
very
clarify.
responsible thing to
know.
add to it.
It's
Yeah.
important to know.
Yeah. We're happy to be on the internet, so we want to be educational and responsible.
So after Canada legalized recreational use, the mayor of Minneapolis went, "Yep, that sounds great." His exact quote was, "Marijuana will soon be legal in Canada. Let's make Minnesota next and then the U.S." So this follows in ending low-level marijuana sting in Minneapolis. Sorry.
Again, Minneapolis felt to me like weed is legal there. Because first of all, it's so fucking cold, no one's going to say shit to you. Because all you got to say is go back inside.
Yeah.
Well, because you're white. Because what I was going to say is that of all the stings, it's never white people. And so they're pointing out the racial bias as a really good reason to just go ahead and legalize it. Because there's an
because
obvious
it's ridiculous.
problem there.
Yeah, it's a real racial bias in regards to that particular supposed crime.
Yeah.
And the fact that so many places are legalizing it.
Yeah. I'm so excited for New York to do it.
Yeah, New York would be really cool.
We'll just change everything.
It makes me super paranoid being high there, but it's a really fun place to be high.
And it is legal medically there, if anyone's wondering.
Yeah, that's true. Absolutely.
Where in New York?
But intense medical, like like the hard stuff.
Hard stuff.
Yeah. 7 days of good luck you just got for picking that up.
Oh.
Not good luck, better outlook. You'll have a better outlook for 7 days. It's you're the one that has to change. It's really not a great touchstone. It forces you to look inside and think about yourself.
I knew there was a curse involved in something on here.
All right, next pot topic.
Hot topic. There was a recent U.S. poll, and so I have some results from that, which I think are actually really interesting. So, firstly, it found that 68% of voters now support legalizing cannabis.
68%.
68%.
Yeah.
Of all the voters?
Yeah, of all people that bother to vote. They're the ones that say 68%. I think that's a good, strong number.
Mm-hmm. This belief is held by a majority of all major political parties, proving it is a bipartisan issue with 77% of Democrats, 57 of Republicans, and 62 of independents in support.
Yeah. I mean, most politicians are, money is a big part of how they get elected and why they want to be a politician in the first place, to be rich. And, or they already are rich and they want to make the rules. And so, of course, they're realizing that marijuana is okay because it makes them lots of money and makes people that they don't like seem more like they'll be more docile. It's
They're already spraying us with chemtrails.
It's a win-win for them. Right?
I don't know what's going on. Bunch of fucking gibberish happening around here.
How did you come out of it the last couple times you did this show? Do you always walk away like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
That was too much.
Dude, I'm saying that right now.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you coming back. And
All right.
you don't have to smoke anymore. You just have to do 5 dabs in the next segment.
All right. That'll level me off, right?
Yeah, those are totally different. They're like coffee. They'll totally level you out.
Okay, cool.
Alisha?
Yes. So,
Sorry.
Did you get a hit yet, by the way, of anything?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm good over here.
Okay, good.
So 66% of men were for legalizing it, but 69% of women were.
Go women.
Yeah.
Also, great number, always. Super fun number.
All the women
Right.
called each other so we could
We're
strategically plan that.
Yeah. There's no funny numbers past 69. That's the last one.
true.
You know, another fun number is all the way up until 666.
So it also found that 70% of voters supported clean slate laws. So those would automatically seal nonviolent criminal records.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that, because there's people with 2 strikes against them that can't fucking jaywalk because they're going to go to prison, and they shouldn't. Those first 2 roaches they got caught with shouldn't count for anything.
Yep.
That's what's weird is how many people are incarcerated right now, still even in states where it's been legalized.
Mm-hmm.
They're still incarcerated for marijuana crimes. I think we determined that Seattle decided to let them all out.
I never even thought of that.
I think.
Yeah, I just figured they just let them all out.
No,
moron.
it's still. You broke the law when it was against the law.
Yeah.
So stay in
It
there.
sucks.
Yeah, bad deal. Kyle is loving all the fun things we're talking about today.
I feel like there's going to be a test, man.
Definitely a quiz at the end of this.
Okay, but let me ask
So
you
many
this, Kyle.
dates and numbers.
Well, I want to get your plugs in. What's your new animated Netflix series called?
Paradise PD.
I really thought you were going to... Mike choked because he thought you were going to miss it. Paradise PD, what happens there? It's a police force in a is it Paradise, California, or Paradise as in...
it's Paradise in a cartoon land.
Yeah, okay.
And they're cops.
I love it. So
And
there's nothing for them to do.
They're
It's just
shitty
Paradise.
cops. Yeah.
Okay.
They're an underfunded police force. And I'm a drug dog.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
All right. That sounds awesome. And he's on Twitter and Instagram. I'm asking you this stuff now because you might get higher.
Yeah, well,
I
hope not.
Well, we're about to do the segment where everybody blows it in your face.
Is that a real thing?
No.
Okay.
Instagram, he's Kyle Kinane, and also Twitter, Kyle Kinane. And Mike, I'll do your plugs in the next segment because Alisha still has more pot topics.
Hot topic! Trinidad, Colorado. It was a mining boomtown in the late 1800s.
Okay.
And then there was suddenly a very steep economic downturn, and the town fell in hard times. So the city lost about half its population. Downtown was just almost desolate until it was saved by marijuana.
What did marijuana do?
Saw that coming.
And when it did, it wasn't wearing a cape. Tell us what it did, please, while I cough.
With 23 licensed retail dispensaries in a town that has a population of 8,100, each dispensary services 352 residents. This is 10 times the amount of customers that dispensaries have in Boulder or Denver. The town is now thriving with new restaurants, dispensaries, weed-friendly hotels, all catering to visitors from nearby non-legal states. And the city manager says that 5% of the tax, the 5% tax for marijuana sales brought in $2.5 million last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kyle. That's what I was trying to say earlier. It's all about the money.
Where?
Anybody that can get rich off it will decide that it should be legal. Can I see the card really quick?
Yeah.
Where is that?
Trinidad.
That's what I didn't know.
Trinidad, Colorado.
Yeah.
Because I really like I like the idea of a weed hotel for because it costs me a couple $100 every once in a while when I smoke weed in a non-weed hotel.
Yeah.
But Trinidad, I wonder what part of Colorado it's in. Like, is it what city is it near? Boulder's already a pretty great weed town.
That's over there.
Yeah, that's in that area. Mork and Mindy was in Boulder.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not the only one with pot topics.
Hot topic! All right. Do you have another one?
Yes, please.
Massachusetts Cannabis Control Commission unanimously approved the state's first recreational marijuana business license. It will be awarded to Sero Naturals, a cultivation facility that already grows medical marijuana.
All right.
Yeah.
That was a fun one, Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
It's
all right.
not all doom and gloom.
Sound like good news.
It's not all terrible.
Good for them.
I love it. That's all the pod topics?
Hot topic! More about that one.
Please.
Sure. Stephen Hoffman, the chairman of the Cannabis Control Commission, said, "Even though it's a significant milestone, I want to stress it's the beginning, not the end. It's going to be a great industry that Massachusetts is going to be proud of."
All right.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Go Massachusetts. I mean, it's just, it's popping up everywhere. People are all having real positive attitudes about it, and I love it.
Are they still going after him though? Like, is the federal government still like raiding at a high level?
I don't know how much rating's going on. Like, I imagine they still want, like doing that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It was Obama who said, back off of that.
But then he did a ton.
What?
He still raided a ton.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So,
He
like,
said that publicly, but then yeah.
I states where it's legal, of which I live in one, don't seem to be having any issues.
Nice.
Is that bong, is it like hard or rubbery?
I thought it looks like it's made out of wax.
It's the same kind of rubber as this, but this one's like bendy because it gets so thin down at the end. But this you can't really like fold it over or anything. It's hard and rubbery, Kyle. It's a twofer.
Okay.
And then it's fruit stripe gum colors, and I like it. And also, if you really want your mind blown, get out of the way, guys. You got a place where you can put your lighter, like that.
Oh.
Oh, that's a
Wow.
party.
That's
That's a
cool.
good party.
Yeah, right.
That's good walkabout.
You should also have a leash. It can only go to right here. But all right, Alisha, that was a great job with the pod topics.
Yeah.
Hot topic!
We're very excited for Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got back from there. Had a nice time. I should mention #Save the Rio. We did a benefit for the Rio Theater that you can listen to. The Doug Lowe's movies that came out of it. You can listen to that wherever you listen to podcasts now. But it's time for another break. You guys are the most fucking chill. I mean, I don't know if chill is the right word.
Well,
I think one of you.
Silently panicking.
I think. Are you panicking?
No.
Yeah. See, I think you're having a. You're silently.
No, totally.
You're
cool.
silently happy, and he's silently stressed out.
Yeah.
And it's really it's a unique episode because usually at least one of two people is a real motor mouth, and especially comedians,
Yeah.
And you guys, you're giving us a lot of room to work. Thank you.
LABs.
We had to do a lot more talking in this segment than we intended. But we will be back with, who knows what's going to happen when the Dab King walks in.
Ooh.
Thanks, Alisha. We'll be back in a minute. That music, what was going on there? It's like a commercial with no words, music. It's very. I just started thinking somebody just had their own personal music on inside the. Because that'd be kind of fun, like a lot of live TV shows, they throw on some peppy music during the breaks. Yeah. We just sit here and listen to the commercials. Mike Cannon, check out his podcast, Irish Goodbye. So that's the podcast where people tune in and you're just not even there.
We leave unannounced.
Yeah. And then you have a new album called I Think It Just Kicked In.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
that's
mushrooms.
I was gonna say, don't that's not weed. Maybe edibles. And then you can go to MikeCannonComedy.com for his tour dates, and I am Mike Cannon at why don't you do it like Yoda style and change your name to Mike Cannon MI? Because when people start to type Mike Cannon, the whole thing will come up right away. Whereas people nobody's going to start typing I am to try to find you.
Damn.
You're welcome.
That's fantastic. Changing everything.
But Mike Cannon was taken, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That's
Like
what
an egg
happens.
that is never tweeted.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
So a lot of people put just comedy after their name, so then nobody ever has to type the comedy because by the time they type your name, two names come up.
Yeah.
That first dick, Mike Cannon, he doesn't deserve it because he has no notoriety. And
No posts.
All right. Okay, we did your plugs. So this is Taylor Rizzo. He's the dab king of Southern California. And his title just keeps growing every year. He's going to be El Dab Presidente before we know it. He comes out with his old dab rig, and he tells us all about dabs and how great they are. And then we gently ask the guests if they want to try it. So let's start with Taylor just taking one himself.
All right.
Tell us what you're working with today.
Okay. This is some Skywalker OG.
Oh yeah.
CO2 oil.
Okay.
Which is really nice.
Okay.
No.
It's too much for you. Too much of a step up.
I don't think being high in science should meet in Kyle's world.
Looks like Tim Burton made that.
That's a piece from a motorized toothbrush.
Yeah, it's the cap thingy that he puts on there, and to finish the job. And of course, he's taking a big dab rip because that's all you do now. Like you'll smoke flower in a social situation.
No, I pretty much. I feel like I smoke so much that my tolerance is high that I gotta just mix it up constantly.
Mixing
Flowers,
it up is good. Yeah, I do. That's why I like doing the dabs with you once a week. Is that it mixes it up for me. It reminds me I shouldn't do dabs. It's a great system that I have. No, I love it. It's really good if you're have a nap coming up very soon.
Yeah, or if edibles don't work and you just need to reach that next level.
Yeah, let's get there now.
Right this second.
Let's do it.
Seems like a lot of work.
All right, so give me like a small to medium, the medium, I guess, a medium one.
My palms are the sweatiest they've ever been.
Yeah. Have you guys ever done the gag where you tell the staff if people in the audience order you shots to just bring up water or Coke in a shot glass, and then that way you can just shoot it and everybody thinks you did it, and it's a great scam to pull. I just thought I should do that on this show. Give me a big one, Taylor, and then you just put like a teeny little bit on there. Mm-hmm. But no cheating. This is live and real because I'm too high to not lie. Oh, that's a good slogan. Too high to not lie. I try not to think in T-shirts. I just think there's too many T-shirts in the world.
You ever
I'm sorry to say that in front of Mike T-shirt Cannon.
Oh. It's giving me anxiety watching it.
That should have like Calliope music or something.
No. Okay.
Are you gonna do that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'm
take
a bad example. I shouldn't do it right before the guest. Because Taylor makes it look like, got it, good. And I'm over here.
I don't want to light the light and everything. I don't know. That's so
you don't have to do anything. I can just do it all for you. The administrator of the
guide me. I was doing that. I was showing off because
do all my drugs for me, man.
Taylor did it for me the
Tell
first
me how it goes.
70 times.
I mean, yeah, I guess if you'll spot me.
Yeah, if you want it.
Yeah, give him a little one.
Over there.
And,
this is going to be the worst decision of all time.
No, it's not. You're going to be
he'll
pleasantly
work you through
surprised.
it. You'll like it. You just suddenly feel a lot higher, but not in a way that'll freak you out. I don't think.
Oh, that's good.
You're getting a tattoo in Tijuana tonight.
It hurts your throat most of
Tequila
all.
dab.
Like, that's why you should do a little one because it's like it's like a big bong rip, a really big.
Just hold
bong
it
rip.
up.
All right, if you want to.
Sure.
But yeah, so we'll just go this on here, and then once it melts down, I'll put the cap on.
Yeah, and you just suck the whole time, just like your act.
There you go.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help that. I couldn't help that one. I just sometimes you just have to say them. I think we both know you're very funny. That one was just too much, too laid out.
The ghost of Rich Voss came into you.
Exactly. No, that's the thing. Every time I go on radio with those guys in New York, that's what happens. Is y'all just dig at each other when it's a really good one,
Yeah.
not just hey asshole. You know, you gotta have. There's got to be something behind it. You know.
Real
We try to
personal
have it.
Yeah, something that'll hurt.
Something heartbreaking.
Yeah. Well. I don't even. That's another thing is I don't like digs that end in like your act. You know, like saying.
I enjoyed that one.
The next show we're going to do here is going to be Monday, July 16th at a time TBD. We're going to figure that out later. He's doing another
How
one.
was that?
Yeah. Oh,
It
wait.
is a true effort to keep my eyes open.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is it does make me sleepy for sure. But
That fast?
I have a spot tonight. I'm going to lose my mind
We're
publicly.
still on the show. You're falling
what
asleep.
time? What time's your...
8:30?
Oh, that's not bad. I've got a 9:30. I'm doing Doug Loves Movies at the UCB Franklin location. And I feel like that's enough recovery time. I should be, should be fine. And I mean, I'll get high again. You know, I'll get high again before my show. But you're not like, you don't get high and go on stage. You don't really do it that way.
Sometimes.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm in a new place. I
Okay.
like to give it my all.
That's not a bad place, you know. That's
Creeps me out.
what you like people to
Effort.
be more
Being high on
High on
stage.
stage.
Oh,
Surprise.
yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of people don't like it for sure, but for me it just not that I ever hated doing stand up, but like there's just too many people that show up to a comedy that with no sense of humor.
Right.
You know, and they're always just sprinkled into a great crowd. So they're just there to ruin it for everybody.
Yeah.
And, you know, and just, you know, it's kind of unavoidable, especially with alcohol involved. But just the whole process, me being high, I just have more fun. I don't lash out at people as much.
Yeah. Well, that'll be a good turn when like comedy clubs are serving marijuana.
Well, it's a bad turn because I've already experienced it in
Really?
Toronto, and it's super fun to go there. But for the comic, everyone's just really high.
Yeah.
So that's hard to like, you know, good luck with jokes that are
Yeah.
2 sentences or more.
They're coping
Yeah,
with
yeah,
their
yeah.
own
They
shit.
got it's like it's got to be right away. Can't
Yeah,
tell a
and also
story.
just goofing around, you know, like silliness is good in that situation, but it's also the room is just full of smoke and you know, so you can barely see the stage, and it's just sort of like, oh, now I get why they don't let cigarettes in clubs anymore. Like, it really does kind of change the room. So, did I get a signal? No, okay, good. Yeah, I'm that kind of high where like I'm just like thinking that
Are
he
we
showed me
running long right now?
thinking that I saw the 2-minute sign, but then and because I'll nod, yeah, okay, I saw it, and then like a minute later I'll be like, oh, now though, now did that really happen? Because now it's really happening, but he also could just be pulling my leg.
It might be.
No, but we have a hard out at the very end of the show, so I'm glad we got all the plugs in. And that we're back on July 16th, and that Kyle is very, very uncomfortable.
I'm sorry, I'm such a shitty guest.
Dude, it's good. I think you've been hilarious.
I really like
and,
just sitting in space.
Yeah, I love it.
That's the point, is you just eventually just float away.
Yeah.
Oh, now I get it. All this time.
Yeah.
I just like calling it the Spacement. And thank you to Mike Cannon as well. You guys were both good sports. How's the dab treating you?
Yeah, I don't know what's what.
Okay. I mean, that's an answer to the question I asked. So you seem to be on the right track. You should be okay. And, you know, we make sure you get home in a car service.
Yeah.
Smooth landing.
Yeah, our friend Mark Norman was, you know, bragging to somebody about they get you high and they give you a ride. All right, so we only got 30 seconds till we're back in orbit. I don't know, some space words. But thank you guys for watching, and thank you to the Dab King. Thank you to Alisha with Hot Topics. And thank you to Kyle and Mike. And we'll see you. How many weeks is that from now?
3?
3 weeks?
Ish?
What are we guessing on?
We'll see you in 3 weeks.
I thought his numbers
July
were how many
16th.
weeks.
Yeah.